A single small sapling planted today represents the beginning of a cycle that extends across the entire landscape. Forests function as planetary infrastructure. They maintain the air, water, and climate cycles necessary for the survival of every living organism. Canopy leaves pull in carbon dioxide while pumping out the oxygen we breathe. This same layer of vegetation releases water vapor to drive the global water cycle and provides the shade required to regulate local temperatures. Beyond wood, this ecosystem yields medicinal plants, wild honey, and complex habitats for thousands of animal and insect species. The forest's value remains in its capacity to filter air, regulate moisture, and support biodiversity. In the 1970s, women in India protected their forests by physically wrapping their arms around tree trunks during the Chipko movement. Local villagers recognized that standing timber regulated their local water supply and stabilized the soil they relied on for food. A swaying sapling relies on a hidden structure to remain anchored and fed. To understand how the forest thrives in the sunlight, we have to investigate the foundation buried beneath it. Just beneath the grassroots, soil exists as a bustling, biologically active layer completely covering the Earth's crust. Earthworms, insects, and bacteria constantly digest dead leaves and roots, breaking organic matter down into a dark, nutrient-dense material called humus. Humus is a natural fertilizer that feeds new plant growth. Physical texture dictates soil performance. Sandy soil particles are large, letting water drain too fast, while tightly packed clayey soil suffocates roots. Loamy soil provides a balance. It holds enough moisture while leaving tiny air pockets, allowing roots to navigate and absorb nutrients. The canopy above relies on this microscopic workforce processing nutrients in the dark. Digging further past the soil reveals the bedrock. Every grain of sand and particle of clay in the soil began as solid rock. Weathering, the grinding of rock by wind, water, and temperature, slowly creates these soil particles over thousands of years. These stones fall into three main categories. Igneous rocks form when magma cools and hardens, creating materials like the granite used in modern construction. The layered red sandstone of the Red Fort in India illustrates how humans rely on compressed minerals for construction. Sandstone is a sedimentary rock, formed from fragments compressed over millennia. The white marble constructing the Taj Mahal is a metamorphic rock. It was once limestone before intense underground heat and pressure changed its chemical structure. This vertical chain functions as a loop. Rocks weather into soil, soil feeds the canopy, and tree roots reach down to lock the earth in place. The forest, the soil, and the rocks form a single mutually dependent biological machine. Removing the canopy through deforestation breaks the link between the trees and the earth. As trees are logged, their root systems die and decay. The earth loses the physical grip that kept it stable. Unprotected topsoil is stripped away by rain and wind through a process called soil erosion, leaving deep gullies across the landscape. Deforestation destroys thousands of years of soil creation, leaving barren rock where nothing takes root. Human society requires timber and paper, making it necessary to balance extraction with the ecosystem's recovery. Large-scale strategies include reforestation to replace lost trees, and the management of fire breaks to stop wildfires from destroying entire regions. Individual actions contribute to large-scale preservation. Recycling paper reduces demand for raw timber, while composting kitchen scraps creates fresh humus to feed local soil. Forests, soil, and rocks are a single interconnected system. Keeping these layers intact ensures the planet's life support cycles continue for the future.